A friend asked me a great question. She wrote, "Can you define productivity? What does it mean to you?" Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. I think that's a great question for us to all ponder a little bit. What does the term productivity mean to you? And what will you feel like if you become totally productive? Does productive simply mean checking many tasks off your to-do list, or does it mean spending considerable time perfecting one thing so it's done well instead of quickly? Well, I told her that my definition is having the time to focus on the most important task or tasks that you need to do right now without worrying about the other items on your to-do list. Some productivity experts look at it also as a way to be more in control. David Allen, the author of Getting Things Done, told the Harvard Business Review, "I help people and organizations produce more with less input. I teach a set of basic practices and a methodology that produces a greater sense of concentration and control." So, to be genuinely productive, you need to have an effective system in place. As I told my friend, it's not about getting the most done, it's about putting out solid work and having the time to do it. Yet my friend asked, what about non-task related work, like coming up with creative ideas, brainstorming, strategic visioning, things like that? Well, sometimes we apply the word productive only to tasks, and we don't give ourselves the mental capacity to do high level and strategic thinking. I believe that all things, personal and professional, should be in your time management system. The only difference is where and when you will work on them. Strategic thinking or planning is a project, and it should be captured as a task. Otherwise, it is going to be forgotten about. Productivity also does not mean that unless you complete your to do list, you failed. No one ever finishes their list because we're constantly generating new ideas. Tony Schwartz, the author of the bestseller Be Excellent at Anything, says, "We teach individuals and organizations how to manage energy more skillfully to get more work done in less time. That requires a new way of working, one that balances periods of high focus with intermittent renewal." To me, a solid productivity system gives you the time you need to focus on the big picture of your work without that constant fear that you're forgetting something or missing a deadline. You have time to work on the big picture issues as well as smaller tasks. You will find that you have more control of your life, have less stress, and have the motivation to do your best work. Now, I do my work inside of Evernote. That is my productivity system. If you use Evernote or are intrigued by it, I'd like you to check out my course, Evernote for Beginners. It walks you through a way in which you can use this online app to get your life a little bit more organized. Check out my course, Evernote for Beginners. It's at my website, daveedwardsmedia.com. Click on courses.